push the like push the bit like you keep able to know finally video, bro. And today, bro, 2K finally it was looking like they weren't gonna even drop it, but they did drop the semifinals awards players. And I was caught up yesterday. Now they dropped like what the last 4 today, so I gotta go do those. Like then I'll be done, and then I'm gonna be able to get probably top 5 shooting guard in that game isn't Jimmy Butler. So if you want to say if this is worth it or not, bro, players from the first batch, the first couple batches, I wouldn't say there's any necessarily players you need or want that bad. Like maybe a Marcus Smart, I guess, and then Mikal Bridges maybe. But the guys like Isaac and D Wade are better than both, kind of. So it's like they're valuable players. They're alright. But in this batch, bro, we get Jimmy Butler, bro, and Jimmy Butler. If you have Jimmy Butler and Richard Jefferson, you have a top comp a shooting guard duo. Like you're set on the shooting guard position. You don't have to spend any money. You should not be spending any money on the shooting guard position because of those 2 players. So if you want to say it's worth it or not, it is kind of worth it at this point. So if you need to catch up, bro, I'm gonna show you exactly the best way to do this right now. Right. A lot of these challenges, they're not difficult, they're just kind of like tedious, like 31 points, 24 points, or 40 points. And so the first thing you want to do, and before we even talk about that, you do have to complete. People sometimes ask, oh, do I have to do other agendas? Yes. And I already have videos on how to do the other 2, so if you want to go watch that, it'll be in the description. And yeah, it's these 2. So there's a play-in tournament. There's all these that you have to do first, and then you do these, which is 40, which is kind of crazy. If you're way behind, Jimmy Butler's still worth it, so go ahead and try to do it. But yeah, you have to do those 2 first. And for these, bro, the first thing you want to do is, first thing you'll see is like you have to get a win with 13 or 12 players. And so, the first thing you want to do is just plug in $10 player into a rookie dom game. And do that, and then while doing that, you can get Giannis's points done. So make sure you start him, get 24 points. You should have a free Giannis, if not a better one. And at the same time, another player you're gonna plug in for that is Bobby Boris. And all you need is 1 offensive rebound, 2 points, which yeah, you're gonna be able to get easily. You can rebound cheats too. Go set a pick and roll in the corner. Make sure it's fully set. Miss it on purpose, and Bobby Boris will clop it up for easy 2 points, and then you're done with that. And so you get those 2 done, and you'll have 3 extra slots, right? And when you do these rookie dom games, there's a lot of big one of these challenges. So you can add. I would stick to having 2 starters to do challenges with, and 1 off the bench, right? And so you're already gonna have Giannis doing 24 points, and then you can add you can just add you can add a couple big challenges. Like you can do Brunson 28 points and 5 assists, starting with Giannis, and then you want to go in pace, and so like you want to divide. You want to do get this done in after all the 4 quarters. So you want to do 7 points in the first quarter and like a couple assists, and then when you keep that pace up. And so right after he gets 7 points and a couple assists, and Giannis gets like what 8 points or 7 points, you bench them both, and then I would plug in like put in Devin Booker off the bench. And then now when he's in the game before halftime, you want him to score 15 points and 2 assists, so that it's just like an easy cycle, and you'll be done with all 3 challenges and the Bucks challenge. So that's something to look into, bro. And then and for the 13 hit Heat player one, the thing is you could just do a rookie dom and plug in Butler to get his points, and then also get his rebounds and Avdija's rebounds. You could do that, or you go to this challenge. If you go to skill challenges, you can go to the 0 gravity, and all you need is 5 dunks and you win the game. So literally, you can just do that real quickly instead of having to worry about doing a whole rookie dom game. You just go into this, and maybe even plug in Butler and Avdija just to get some extra rebounds. But don't even worry about any other challenges. Just get this done real quick, and then you're set with that. You're set with the Heat one. I mean, yeah, when you're done with that first rookie dom game, you'll get a bunch of those done, right? The Bucks, the Giannis, a couple of these bigger challenges, and then the next rookie game, bro, plug in for these games, right? And so you want to plug in the 10 maps players, right? That's what you want to do next. And then of course you want to go down and see what maps players need need challenges done. So make sure one of the players that you put in is Brunson, and get his challenge done with. Start him, get his challenge done with. So I would not put Brunson in the first challenge. I would put him in this challenge because he goes with the maps. And then since his new one's out, you can also put Dinwiddie. Probably put him off the bench. 73% field goal is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But on rookie dom, that's easy. So yeah, plug in Dinwiddie. So that's 2 challenges right there. And then you can still add in. I would say you can add in. I would say I would add in one other player. So you can add in one other harder challenge. You can probably put in like yeah, then if you want to, you also put in the Jimmy Butler, have him off the bench and get his 32 points or 4 assists, and then you'll have like 3 like big scoring challenges, so you'll be set with that. And then you should have what? What would you have? 2 other slots. And for those 2 other slots, bro, put in a rebounder, right? Get your rebounds done with just have him in the background getting rebounds, and then also put in Tyrese Maxey. Where is he? Maxey, and just get it, start him and get his 2 steals. Put him on ball. Match him up against a point guard and just get steals, and eventually, even if it takes you a couple rookie doms game, eventually you'll get his steals done. And then the rookie dom game after that, bro, you'll have a lot of these done already, right? And so you just want to keep plugging in, right? And so you'll be done with the you don't have to plug in any certain teams, right? You'll be done with that. Actually, you do have to do this Celtics 13 points by 13 or more. But again, this is something I would do. Since you have to use all 13 Celtics players, again, this is something I would just do like I did with the Heat, and just go into that dunks game and just get 5 dunks and just get that over with, instead of having to plug in having to just plug in smart. It'd be a waste of a game. It would be a waste of a whole game because then you wouldn't be able to do much else. And so next week down game, if Maxi steals are done, you plug in Mikal Bridges, get his steals done, right? Have him, and then rebounds. If you still have rebounds to get with Avdija, go ahead do that. If not, plug in Jimmy Butler. And then plug in a few offensive. You can get, if you need Bane, put in Bane. That's a pretty quick one, 21 and 2 assists. And then should be done with Jimmy Butler. You can also put in Green. Put him 11 rebounds, 5 assists. You can start him too. And then you can take Tatum off the bench too. 30 points and 13 rebounds. So yeah, bro, this is gonna be the best way to finish all these. And so I mean, the basic formula you want to remember is like, you don't have to do exactly what I did, but basically, every time you start up a rookie dom game, make sure you look into what teams you need like 10 plus players for, and then plug those in and see what players like if I'm using the Celtics, if I'm trying to do 13 games by Celtics, I could go into rookie dom and at the same time I can use Smart, I can use Tatum, Brown, get their challenges done for that while you get the 10 wins. And so yeah, when you're done with that, then go on and see what other teams you need to use. Like you need to use the Mavericks. Go use Mavericks players to fill in it with other challenges, bro, basically. And then you also want to have a player who's gonna get steals, a player who's gonna get rebounds, all while doing this game. And then right after, bro, get these dudes with their games done. Simple as that. Yeah, it's not, it's take a while. It's not, probably take a couple hours, maybe 3. So it's not terrible, but for Jimmy Butler, it will be worth it. You're basically getting a player for 200 game. So go ahead, do that, bro. And you were all set, man. Thank you if you were in here, bro, and see you in the next one. Peace.